Hi everybody, my name's Dan. I'm the managing editor here at the Diamondback. I'm here today just with Terps football beat reporter Daniel Gallen. Terps football columnist Aaron Kaznitz is off in the sunny Virgin Islands covering the men's basketball team's efforts in the Paradise Jam. But this Saturday, Daniel will be at Byrd Stadium covering the Boston College Eagles as they come to College Park. Now Daniel, Boston College has some offensive strengths. What are the Terps going to have to worry about on Saturday?
The Terps are really going to have to focus on running back Andre Williams in the Boston College ground game. Last week, Williams rushed for more than 330 yards, an ACC record, and 2 touchdowns in a win over NC State. At this point in the year, he has 1,810 yards. There's 2 games left, and he's already set the ACC single-season rushing record. So Boston College is really going to look to pound the ball on the ground and maybe open things up for quarterback Chase Reddick and some wide receivers on the outside with maybe a little play action here or there. So I think that for the Terps defense, the focus is definitely on the run game, and that should be their first priority.
Yeah, I mean the Terps are definitely going to have their hands full with Williams on the ground. And in a recent injury report, it seems that challenge only got bigger. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Inside linebacker Cole Ferrand will miss Saturday's game with a shoulder injury he suffered in the first half of the Virginia Tech game. Ferrand went down, looked pretty painful, was pounding the ground, left, went to the locker room, but came back in the second half wearing a different jersey and finished out the game. He's a big part of that defense in the linebacking core. He had 23 tackles in a game a few weeks ago and always seems to be around the ball. So I think that now some of the younger linebackers may have to step up. But at the same time, defensive coordinator Brian Stewart always seems to have some sort of scheme to make up for an absence and always to focus on shutting down a main offensive attack from the other team. You know, Williams is probably going to get his yards. He's going to run the ball enough, but I think the Terps should do a good job minimizing them.
So that's how the Terps are going to do on the defensive side of the ball. What about quarterback C.J. Brown and the Terps offense? How do you think they're going to do?
I think that C.J. Brown and the rest of the offense can pick up where they left off last week at Virginia Tech. C.J. rushed for 122 yards, which was the most that he had gained on the ground in a game in more than 2 months. So I think that he looked really good. His decision-making was confident. The 2-minute drill at the end of the first half where he marched them down the field for that quarterback sneak was some of the best sequence of plays I'd seen him run in a long time. So I think that the offense, with C.J. getting more comfortable back there again, Nigel King, Ambed Tower stepping up on the outside, and Brandon Ross can break off a big gain here or there, I think that the offense should be fine.
So it sounds like you think both the defense and the offense are going to step up. What is your prediction for the weekend?
I think Boston College is really going to give the Terps a challenge this weekend with Andre Williams, their offense, the Terps defense being a little banged up. But I think in the end it's going to come down to a few plays here or there. And with Maryland's performance last week, they showed that they could make those plays when they needed them for the first time in a while. So I think it's going to be close. Boston College is a tough team. They've given some of the top teams in the nation a challenge in Florida State and Clemson. But I'm going to go with Maryland by a field goal, 20-17.
Well, regardless of what happens, Daniel will be up in the press box covering it. You can follow him at DanielJT Gallen on Twitter. And until next time, thanks for watching.